Welcome back to Freedom High School in South Riding, Virginia. Beautiful wrestling country here. Match 1 in the books of this best 2 out of 3 series. Spot on Team USA, 92 kilograms on the line. Match number 1, won by 2025 world champion Trent Hidlay. Narrow margin, 2-1 win. All 1-point scores for Trent and Mike. As we head into match 2, this could be the final match of the series. Should Mike Macchiavello win this match, we will go to a third and final match 30 minutes later. As we're welcoming our wrestlers to the mat, there you see Mike Macchiavello now wearing the red singlet. Trent Hidlay will be in the blue. For Mike Macchiavello, and I feel like a lot of people believe Mike needs to open it up, or it's going to have to take more risk if he wants to beat Trent Hidlay. If you want to beat the reigning world champion, you're going to have to fire and commit to some more leg attacks. I'm curious to see in the first minute what tactics Mike Macchiavello is going to employ. It's go time here, Freedom High School, and we are underway. Oh, the whistle didn't blow. There we go. Got to shake hands. Mike Mock in the red, Trent Hidlay in the blue, and right away, Mike Mock. Dang. That was a good start for Mike, you know, kind of clubbing, getting to that underhook right away. But it didn't count. The clock wasn't ready. And now officially underway as you see Trent Hidlay look for that low-level shot. Clubbing the head there is Mike Macchiavello. Both these guys have spent their time at different weight classes. Trent has wrestled at 86 kilograms. Mike down at 97. As you see a little single leg attempt there. That was close for Mike Mock. Left-handed shot. Not there for Macchiavello. Underhook on that right side for Mock. Trent's got his hips back, and they're going to let that position wrestle out before they warn Trent Hidlay for passivity. That's the first one. Back to that right side underhook. As I mentioned in match 1, Mike Mock was able to get to this tie in their previous meeting overseas, where Mike Macchiavello was able to score a double leg takedown and in defeat, 3-3 loss to Trent Hidlay. Trent able to clear out of that underhook as he'll try to get to his explosive right side underhook. It's been mentioned many times, these two are close friends and training partners over the years, both having wrestled for NC State University. Great program, Raleigh, North Carolina. Coach Pat Papalizio done a great job with that program, as we're going to see Trent Hidlay go on the shot clock. 30 to score for Trent, or he'll give up a point. We'll see if he pushes. There you see him trying to get to that right side underhook is Trent Hidlay. Squeezing that head is Trent. We'll see. Sometimes when guys are on the clock, they'll really force the issue and try to score. There you see that right-handed shot from Trent Hidlay. The swing single not there, though. And that'll do it. 1 point on the board. Mike Mock into the lead. His first lead of the day. 50 seconds remaining in the first period. Stutter fake there from Mike Mock. Big underhook there. You see Mike does a good job dropping his knees, gets his weight back, clears that underhook out.
Big snap, keep control in center.
And they're going to warn Mike Macchiavello for passivity, his first. Underhook on that right side again. Mike Mock's been able to get to it. You see him kind of drive those short, choppy steps, trying to bring Trent Hidlay to the zone. Double underhooks as Mike is driving and driving, trying to get that step out point. Now in a chest wrap position, now breaks out of it. 4 seconds to go in the opening period. Mike Mock has life and more. 1-0 lead at the break for Mike Macchiavello. Trent Hidlay's going to have some work to do. That said, the clock is in favor of Hidlay in terms of shot clock. Mike got warned. If there's no points going up, you'd be surprised to not see Mike go on the shot clock, which would potentially put Trent into the lead. So that's kind of the match within the match here. If you're Trent, you probably want to start off controlling center, force the issue, get Mike put on the shot clock. Mike will have to go get dried off a little bit more. And we are underway in the second and potentially final period of this series as Trent Hidlay gets that underhook, gets underneath Mike Macchiavello. Front headlock there as Trent stays under him, and he's going to get one on the step out. Trent into the lead, 1-1.
1-1 on criteria. This one for last point scored.
2-on-1 now for Mike Macchiavello. Head position for Trent. Back to that underhook, and he gets it in the zone. That's going to be one more on the step out. Trent wanted to get the two, not able to get it. But you can see the explosiveness of Trent Hidlay when he goes, when he fires that underhook attack. If he can get under you and drive those feet, it's tough to not at least give up 1 point. And that's exactly what we've seen in these two attacks from Trent Hidlay.
2 minutes. Wait.
And now Mike Macchiavello is going to need to find his way to a point. Also the shot clock, we'll see if that comes into play. It may not, since points have gone up on the board in this period. Mock leaning on him a little bit. Pulling that right. You see Mike's trying to get that stutter going. Wants to set up that left-handed shot, but right in again on the underhook is Trent Hidlay. Did the whole foot go out? Let's see. One red confirmed. And we're going to go to replay. They're saying that Trent stepped out. So we're going to pull in a replay here. I look forward to looking at this. They're going to take a look at this. And just the one angle here. So what you saw on the broadcast is what they're looking at right now and making this determination. So it's the initial attack from Trent. And it appeared that Mike Mock's right foot stepped out, but he might have kept it in the air.
Foot must step all the way on. The pin area must be out of the circle.
So they're taking a good look at this. And so if Mike's right foot doesn't go out here, then all right, we have a call here.
Hey, ready for the spring here.
So they're saying that his foot didn't go out. So 1-1. So now Mike Mock into the lead outright 3-2 because of the failed challenge. So they're saying his right foot did not in fact go out, and when Trent dropped himself and went out of bounds, that pinning point was out and he gave up that step out.
Go forward.
Match. Trent Hidlay wants nothing to do with a match 3. Underhook to that single leg. Trent Hidlay Standing single now. One would do the trick, but he wants two. Bringing Mock towards the zone. And he's going to get the one. Trent Hidlay back in the lead. 3-3. Back and forth we go. Now it's Mike Mock's turn. Can he make something happen here? Good snaps there. Looks like they might be slipping a little bit here. I noticed that a little in the first match. Final 30. Mike's got to go. Only needs a point. Any way he can get it. Trent's going to try to hold position here. Hold off the powerful positional Mike Macchiavello. As you see Trent staying engaged but circling away from the attacks of Mike Macchiavello as we come to the final 10 seconds of this match. Stunner fakes from Mike Mock. He's got Trent towards his own. Now changing the mat on is Trent Hidlay. 4 blue offered, 4 confirmed. Trent Hidlay, big points, and we're going to get another brick. And there you see the face punch from Trent. Feeling pretty certain that he's locked this up. I would be surprised to see a change in this call. But for the Lehigh staff, you understand why the brick was thrown. We're going to have a quick call here. Call confirmed. 4 blue plus 1. It's going to be 8-3 now in favor of Trent Hidlay with 3 seconds to go, and that should all but do it. As they're going to dry it off for this final 3. And circling away, Trent Hidlay, 2 straight, back on the world team, headed to Kazakhstan. Great performance there by Trent Hidlay. Mike Macchiavello did all. The world champ remains on top. Not just the world, but here in the United States of America. Trent Hidlay, the man to beat at 92 kilograms. Want to remind you, Friday, 2 o'clock Eastern, you will see the rest of Final X going down Newark, New Jersey, Prudential Center. Tickets still available. You can watch all the matches live on Flow Wrestling. I'll be there alongside Jordan Burroughs bringing you the action. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this special Final X Wrestle-Off. I want to thank our whole production crew. Congrats to Trent Hidlay, and we will see you in Newark.